We have finally made it to the end of another academic year, and I just want to take this opportunity to say a massive well done to all the teachers, TAs, LSAs, support staff, anyone who works within education. I just want to say a massive thank you, and what an incredible job you've done over this academic year. Because it seems every year I sort of say it just gets harder and harder, but this year has been really hard. If you think of all the challenges we've faced, we've had a government that continues not to care or give a damn or listen to the profession. We've had the strikes this year and the consequent bashing of teachers in the media. Every time you're logging in, you're seeing comments upon comments of people who are clueless, who don't know anything about working in education, making those sort of judgments, and it does affect you. We've had the budgeting issues, so many schools struggling to make ends meet, and the knock-on effect that has to send provision, resources, support staff, all sorts. You know, the obsession with the accountability because of the likes of Ofsted, who are unable to read the room and are so far up their own backside in justifying their own existence that they don't realise the detrimental impact they're having on the profession. But despite all of those challenges, we have continued to provide the best possible education for our children. And that's not been easy, and it has taken its toll. But I want this video to be a recognition of what an incredible job you've done. And that's not always said. You know, it's lovely to get those messages, those letters, those cards, those gifts at the end of the year. But for some teachers, it's not always seen. And it's not that we're in it for that gratitude, but it's nice to have a reminder of what an incredible job you've done for all of that. And I'm sure I speak on behalf of the children you teach, the families you support, by saying how thankful and grateful we are. And I'm speaking as a parent now for the amazing job that you guys do. And it might not be the scores on the doors. Some children will have made incredible progress as far as testing and assessments, which is amazing. But it's all the unseen stuff as well. It's the impact you have in getting a child to come into school every day. It's the impact you have by getting a child to share and open up and, you know, regulate their emotions. These are little things that go unseen, but have had such an incredible impact because of the amazing job you guys do. So I just want to thank you all for that, and I hope you can take this as a moment where you sit down, you reflect, and you realise, actually, I have made a massive difference. And you do, day in, day out. And now, for the next few weeks, we have our summer holidays. So I hope in whatever way, shape or form you are able to switch off and take this time to relax, recoup and refresh yourself. Now what I'm not going to do is I'm not going to sit here and reel off all these things you need to do over the summer to switch off. You know, go for a walk on the beach, guys. Feel the sand in your toes. Go and read a book by a river. If you want to do that sort of stuff, go and fill your boots. Some of you might just want to use the next few weeks to catch up on every Netflix series you've not been able to binge. Watch Hijack on Apple TV, it's class. You know, whatever it is, some of you might want to do a little bit of work, catch up on things, go and design your new classroom. Look, it's different strokes for different folks. This is what I always say when it comes to well-being. What works for me isn't going to necessarily work for you. What I'd like you all to do, though, over the next few weeks is not judge each other for whatever you're doing. Is not to compare yourself to whatever anyone else is doing. Is just do you. But don't feel guilty for doing whatever you want to do. You know you better than anyone else. You know what's going to help you relax, switch off, or catch up, or whatever you need to do to get in the best position in come September to hit the ground running. And so yeah, enjoy it, do you, don't compare yourself to anyone else, and don't feel guilty for whatever you choose to do over the next few weeks. Just enjoy it because you've earned it and you deserve it.